Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video for Raid Shadow Legends. Today in this video, folks, I think what I'm going to be working on is some leveling up. So as you can see, I've got a handful of champions right here. Some of them need some leveling up, some ascension, some stuff like that. And that is, for the most of it, what I think I want to do today in this video. Let's get some more of the uncommon champions out. I am going to need them. I am going to also work towards the Rhazin Fusion, so that's the aim of the game. Also try and do some dailies in the process while I'm doing this, and all that kind of stuff in this video. Now, I do realize that it's 3 Raid Shadow Legends videos back to back. It's just that, obviously, as I've been playing this game for, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours maybe, something like that, I thought I'd record it, then kind of cut it into 3 separate videos and stuff like that. After which, that should give me 3 days coverage whilst I'm away at work, and then also an extra day in which I can then work on some more guides for Ark Survival Evolved. Okay, so I'm alright for energy. I am lacking in the silver department. I'm gonna do the upgrade over here. Let's see, something I can get 4 levels on and take that off. Alright, seems to be going faster. Oh, that's definitely increased in terms of the speed. It's actually nice that they did that. I did hear that they would do it, so that's good. That's a positive. That's actually surprising how quickly things upgrade now. That's actually nice. I like it. Alright, what else? I can claim that. And so we'll go into the quests, get all of this good stuff. Okay, so 50 energy and 7 campaign battles. I can do that. Should be fairly close to getting that shard. Those 2 shards actually. Get gold pass. Oops. I want that. And I want this. That brings me up to 1,763 NOG. There's a lot of good stuff here. There's really a lot of good stuff there. So in terms of battles, we'll go into the campaign. I'm gonna farm Brutal again. I do need some silver, so yeah, I'll do these guys, and I'll start working on these guys and getting these champs up. Obviously, these will be, for the most of it, chickens. And I don't know what other champion I need for the Rhazin Fusion, or where I'm at with leveling up the champions. So that's something I'll have to look at. I can't quite remember from the last time that I played where I was at with that. I know I have all the champions that I need, all the epic champions. It's just a case of where I'm at with them and what else I need to do to prepare them for the fusion. It's so nice that Queen Ava is now able to do what she does, to actually have a good campaign farmer. This is so nice. I mean, I remember when I was doing this with Elaine, and it was on and off. It was, you know, she wasn't consistent with it. Okay. Yeah, this energy is not going to last me very long. Alright, let's change out the champion. And what am I going to put in? We'll do these guys because they already have a few levels on them. So that's kind of how I got rid of all of the common champions from the shards that I've pulled. I am also lacking inventory space, if I'm honest. There's my 50 energy. I should have the 7 campaign battles not far from this, I believe. I probably have done that as well. There we go. There it is. So that means I can collect the rewards for that. But I'll do it once I need to exit. Or once, you know, I've done this several times. I will collect it eventually before it resets. That's the idea. The rewards that they offer at the moment aren't necessarily things that I need, or not within the close proximity. I do need to complete the whole set of dailies so I can get the 10 gems that are offered through that. I do need to stockpile some more gems. It's at the moment what I'm using to refill my energy and to be able to play the game. So going forward with the guides for Ark, I will be looking at, hopefully by the end of this week, having a guide to show how to tame a Mosasaur and Tuso. Those are the 2 big key aims. I think I want to do the what's it called, anglerfish, and I would like to also try and do the eel. So there's 4 creatures that I want to cover. That should also give me time to work on videos for Genesis if it gets released. I think the release date is set to 25th this month, unless it gets postponed. So ideally, in an ideal world, I should have a video at the ready for when the game officially releases, and when it does, I'll record. I think I'm gonna do a tour of the map, have a look at stuff that are available there. So that's probably gonna be the first video. Then I think the second video I'll do is a look at the creatures. And when it does release, if there's already a video up on the channel, that just means there'll be 2 videos that'll come out in the same day. I'll obviously focus on that. Now I think the other thing I'm trying to do, I'm still waiting, by the way, for a response from Plarium with regard to being part of the content creator program. They haven't yet gotten back to me, so it's already a week since I have inquired about it. They do seem to take their mighty time. So there we go. We've got Iris that needs to go up to 50. She has been ranked up. I forgot about that. So I guess she'll be in this particular lineup for quite a while, because like from level 45 upwards it just takes forever to level up. Right, so a couple of more runs before they reach level 30, so the champions that have got the rare champions. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe 2 more runs. I got a nice uncommon champion, that's always useful. Of course, that's a chicken, but nonetheless, still good for something. Right, so 1 more run before I need to change out the Diabolist and Hound Spawn. On the other note, on another or as a separate thing, I do realize that people have been asking me for some Conan Exiles videos. I will get onto that. Hopefully there should be some videos coming out for the end of this month or around there. Now the problem with Conan Exiles is, because I think one of the requests for Conan Exiles was a like videos that I used to do with testing the damage and stuff like that. Now what's happened is, because of how the leveling up system now works in Conan Exiles, the damage tests aren't actually effective anymore. I don't even actually have an idea on how to do that properly, to be fairly honest, to compare what damage it's. As you level up the Conan Exiles thralls and pets, depending on what perks they get, they'll do different damage. So that's going to be a bit, I don't know, I don't really see a possibility of being able to do that, to be fairly honest. So I don't even know. But I know that there's been a request, and yes, I have read the messages from you guys requesting videos like that. I just don't know how I could do it at this time without the use of mods. I don't even know, not even mods. See, if I were to do those tests whilst they're not leveled up, that means nothing, because they'll reach level 20, they'll get levels, and they'll get different attributes and perks and stuff like that, which will affect either negatively or positively the damage and survivability and all that stuff. So yeah, and because you can't select it, it does it automatically. It's not something that you can actually test efficiently and effectively, and that's the same for the pets. So I don't really know exactly what other sort of test I could run with Conan Exiles. I do know that I've read somewhere that's kind of some interesting stuff planned for Conan Exiles. I don't quite remember the full details, and I don't want to say stuff that I'm unsure of, but I'm glad to see that Conan Exiles does have stuff planned for 2020. It'll be nice to play around with it. In terms of content, it'll be interesting to see how this very late release for Genesis will affect the second part of Genesis. So Genesis is meant to be released in 2 separate parts. Does that mean we're going to get it this year, Christmas time, the second part, or will we get it next year, 2021? So very, very interesting. Well, unfortunately, we'll have to wait a year for that to happen. It is what it is. I hope that the content is as good as I'm expecting it to be. I do have certain expectations of it. Nothing too high, though. Okay. Like this is what the game is. Like, so much grindiness, and then I kind of like watching them. I wish that you didn't have a paywall for the multi-battle and you could just use it over and over again. That is a feature that or if there was a paywall, that, you know, that there was more of it. So say if you got whatever membership, you had unlimited numbers of the multi-runs instead of just doing this over and over again. The Plarium don't seem to be too bothered by players using third-party applications and software such as auto-clickers to do stuff like this, but I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to have that ability to do that. Just have the auto battle set up, and then, I don't know, set up a number of runs and let that happen and just sit back and watch the show. But unfortunately, that's not an option. I think now we get like 30 auto battles or replays or whatever it's called for those that are free to play, so to speak, that don't have the subscription. And I don't know how many of those you get if you do have the gold pass, but you do get significantly more. Still not enough if you ask me. I mean, you have to bear in mind that there's a lot of grinding involved in the game with regards to the way you level up champions, and they could definitely always add more of that. It's not something that is game breaking. It won't make anyone overpowered. It's just, in my opinion, a bit of a quality of life sort of thing. As this video will contain just a replay of this stage over and over again, I think I'm going to keep it fairly short. Maybe I'm thinking 15 to 20 minutes, no longer than that. There's no need for it. There's, you know, what I had to discuss about and share with you guys I've done in the previous videos. There's really not much else that I have to say. So this one's going to be a fairly short video. It's going to be the same thing over and over again. This is kind of like I've said in the past, my way of recording my gameplay of making a gameplay in this game, which I would absolutely loved to be able to stream, but I cannot due to time constraints in my day-to-day life. So I wouldn't want to do that, and people end up, I don't know, donating money, subscribing on Twitch and stuff like that, and then me not being able to consistently deliver content there, because I know I cannot at the stage that I'm at. So yeah, this is kind of like a little substitution for my desire to want to stream. Okay, we've got loads of uncommon champions. I'm gonna go with the ones that have already got levels on them first, get those guys leveled up, and then try and level as many 2-star champions to rank them to 3-star. I've got loads of 3-star champions that are already ready to be ranked up. I just need lots of 3-star chickens. So at the moment I'm gonna be making lots of 3-star chickens, and that's what I'm gonna be doing in this video at least. And as you can see, the 2-star champions just level up really quick. I've already used up a fair amount of energy. I'm gonna do this until I run completely out of energy. I may top up energy as and when I need it, if I think I need to continue with this. I do want to also do the champion training event, or get as close to the end of it as possible. So again, that'll most likely require energy, and quite a bit of it. I would like to try and get my hands on the tome at the end of it. That would be definitely a good addition to my list of things to have. The other thing is, if and when, or if I manage to get myself into the content creator program, leveling up champions to a 6-star level 60 should be a lot easier with the perks of that. I think it's, I don't remember how many tomes you get, but you do get 5-star chickens, I believe, for tier 3. I don't know how tier 3 actually works. They do say a specific amount of views per week. Now the question is it a specific amount of views per the raid videos, or is it per the channel? That's one of the things I don't quite get. It doesn't mention it, it's very loose, not very detailed. I hope it's per the channel, because that'll definitely put me into the 3rd tier, which also means that I will then have to agree to consistently make 3 videos a week for Raid Shadow Legends at the least, which isn't necessarily a biggie. I do play the game fairly often and can definitely record some of my gameplays. If I do get into the content creator program, that just then means that I could probably level up my champions quicker, and then look at playing around with the skills and abilities, and potentially, why not, make videos on them, guides and showcases and stuff like that. I would very much like to do that, and that would definitely make life so much easier. Plus the 900 gems, that's a ridiculous amount of money, of gems, and this is per week, don't forget, you know, this is per week. So that would make such a massive difference with regards to me being able to make guides for the game. I know I've got a fairly good understanding of how the game works, of the game mechanics, but each individual champion has its own pros and cons and stuff like that, so obviously that's a bit different, and leveling them up can be very grindy. I'm having a look at the clock right now. We are more or less on 19 minutes and a half, so I think I'm going to just call it here and end the video here. That is it. I do hope that you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please don't forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. And of course, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. The links to this you can find down below in the video description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.